Hey, what's up, guys? It's CDT5, and I'm doing something a little different today. I have never actively played League of Legends, and this is my area where I love to, enjoy the competitive aspect of it. And I've been doing a bunch of sports, a bunch of Pokemon, a bunch of Overwatch, but I've never done League, and I know that League is super invested. But today we're just gonna hang out together and see what this esport has to offer. It is the biggest esport in the world, and I just want to get an idea of what it's like, if it's any good, if I would potentially have any fun playing it. This does seem like something that I would not personally have enough time for, and we're only gonna watch a little bit of it, but when has that ever stopped us? So, gonna let these guys talk a little bit, and gonna get observations done. I think that in order to really appreciate any sport, you'd have to see where it is at the top, which is why I'm going this route instead of watching like a tutorial video or getting into it. I want to see, as a viewer and a consumer, how exciting and flashy this is. But we're gonna have to get to the action, yo.
I'm also really big fan of the band here from Weibo, because we now have, I think, Owner's best champions all gone. The rest is how strong their level 1 is.
Exactly right, but just a reminder to connect your League of Legends account with Prime Gaming to grab the exclusive Braum W emote. And if you haven't done it already, my goodness, I mean, just do it. Just do it now. That'll be fantastic.
It's a really good emote. Yeah, and you saw there as well.
Looks like
no opportunity, unfortunately, for Weibo to use it, at least for now. Although Late Invade might come through, but I do think that the level 1 of Weibo is so strong, and they're clearly expecting
Slots posturing.
T1, I think, very smart not to opt into this and take the risk in game 1 of the finals.
And they were pretty good at utilizing Tahm Kench in that level 1 play, if we remember back to it as well. So certainly no shenanigans this time around.
And by the way, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Oh, I just fudged the video.
In game number 1 of the final, but of course Ahri is one that
Oh my gosh.
And I think
I am so sorry, guys. I'm fudging this video, I'm fudging this so bad.
From him. You know, he hasn't been having that incredible tournament.
I'm just trying to move. You know what? My logo's fine. I'm not going to worry about moving my logo.
It's going to be Weibo win.
Exactly. Well, Piercing Darkness coming through there from Light.
It's weird looking at a battle game that goes so heavy on its minions. Like, farming the minions means a whole lot to the game, if I remember right.
Where we're going to see the early jungle attention, because I think for T1, obviously,
or at least it helps your engagement.
Important to pick up early, but there is an opportunity to try and go for these aggressive plays. I think Weiwei in particular has been really good about consistently finding bot line angles, although he is currently pathing towards bot. We'll see how T1 can cover for Zeus, because he is already shoving in. And if you can get an early kill on the Yone, it can really send it behind.
Well, an Owner's going to use this to invade, right? He's going to win this duel against Weiwei, so he's just going to try to get right in his face, push him out. He knows he has that pushing top lane, and we'll see how this fight does go.
Yeah, nice little sidestep there to avoid the Sonic Wave. Weiwei just making sure that he can keep that health bar high. Has actually popped the potion there as well. It's the sapling in the brush. His Owner's just looking to try and wreak havoc.
But look at Zeus. Zeus is already moving down. That's why he starts the camp now, because Zeus got the push in. He's going to come down, so Weiwei's going to have to back off. He could look for the 50-50, but he risks putting himself in danger. So it should be Owner grabbing the Wolf, and they can continue this pressure on. You can look towards mid now, as Xiao is in trouble.
Yeah, Owner immediately moves over. There's the deflection. Q's going to land from Owner, but he decides to not.
It kind of reminds me of Pokemon Unite, where the jungler works their way through jungle and then starts supporting top and bottom.
Moves into the enemy jungle to cover Zeus on the push, then uses Zeus'
I think
down, steal the wolves, rotates over towards mid where
that's part of what's drawn me to Unite more, as they do break down some of the complexity of the game.
I'm going to be looking towards how the junglers,
and a lot of this time investment is the building. Oh yeah, he's closing that.
my Ascenda, so Weiwei does that exact thing. Punishes Faker for being that far up in the lane, and all they gave up for it was a wolf camp.
And we said Xiaohu had to have a good series, had to have a good game, and what better start than a first blood on the Spring King from the LPL in his first World Finals.
And you mentioned it already, Chronicler. Xiaohu is a guy that's had a lot of attention from a lot of fans and already starting to silence some of those doubts. But it is very, very early days in this one as we check out the replay. Really good pathing here from Weiwei.
Yeah, this is just great from Weiwei.
Let's
Just
see.
wraps around.
Oh, nice
He did
snipe.
skip that topside scuttle. I
Ooh.
think Faker potentially thought
Got
he
dove.
was actually over on it. Just comes right down, pass immediately there. Is not going to be able to get out as Faker.
There's
committed
no
the
way he
flash
was
for that
getting out of there.
on Xiaohu.
Alright, of course we gotta deal with these dang commercials.
When the Colonel created his famous chicken, chefs everywhere started talking. And when he started giving it away for free,
And if you think back to the spring final, or summer finals rather, that T1 wasn't able to win, it was in large part because Gen.G identified if you get Faker off of some of his comfort champions and you put
It's a
him
little
under
active,
by a lot of repeat
like,
triple attacks, it can be a viable
like
way
a
to
hero
get
shooter.
early to mid-game lead against T1, and we've seen that they can struggle in that situation. And particularly with draft like this, you need to win. You can't try and kind of go through the middle, you know, maybe pick up a dragon or two. No, you need to be able to dominate from the get-go.
And Ari Pre-6 is one of those champions that you really can take advantage of. You know, that is why Azir was so key for T1 in
Let's
their
take a look at
playoff
this
run. And
engagement
Weiwei,
real
it's
quick.
interesting to note that it was that first gank in towards mid. You know, he has been so heavily prioritizing these bot side ganks throughout Worlds. In the LPL, it was much more about playing towards the Shy, but at Worlds, it has been about playing towards Chris, playing towards Light. And I really wanted to see what his game plan was going to be coming into Worlds, because clearly T1 would be prepped for that.
Well, and they're going to clear out some vision. As you can see, Control Ward in the Drake Pit. First one going to be...
I will say they're really impressive for
He's going to very happily join
how much time and understanding they put into the game.
6 minutes into the game, we will have our very first dragon. Faker coming on over, not going to be able to steal anything away, just getting some information here for T1. They will be able to secure this dragon. So that is one of the steps that they have taken here. Still, they're going to need those big advantages like you guys were talking about in order to make this one work. Looking here towards the bottom side, Gumayusi has a huge advantage over the Tahm Kench, but something that you would expect. It's not necessarily a lane you can really judge on CS.
I mean, you can see that
It
both
seems,
top and bottom
I don't know,
though,
the
you know,
pacing's
the
kind of
difference
weird.
Obviously, is the Tahm Kench versus that
But
Killjoy
hey,
compared to but both top and bottom
it's just some checking out this game with you guys.
Slightly favored towards
But
Faker
I
despite
really
that.
appreciate you hanging out with me. I'm going to dart out, kind of gather my thoughts about this game. Maybe it's for me, maybe it's not. But I hope you guys have a good one. I'll catch you later.
The matchup was